A giant ram engulfed in flames suddenly appeared at the edge of the forest. While everyone stared in shock, seeing quite astonishing. Curious, Austin tried to take out his phone to capture everything, but Blake grabbed the phone and threw it out the window. Austin, furious, wanted to go outside to retrieve his phone, but as soon as he stepped outside, the animals from the forest started charging towards them. The other students on the bus were terrified when they saw this and fled from the bus. As soon as Everett got off the bus, Austin rushed over to warn him to get back inside.
There's something up! Austin!
Everett was petrified and wanted to leave as quickly as possible, but now the animals seemed to have gone mad and started attacking humans. Everett even saw some unusual creatures in the thick smoke, which frightened him so much that he collapsed to the ground due to his anxiety disorder. At this moment, an out-of-control vehicle headed straight towards Everett. Fortunately, Blake was alert and managed to save him just in time. However, in that brief moment, Everett experienced car sickness, suddenly felt a wave of dizziness, then she also seemed to have hallucinations. Shortly after, the family of 3 arrived at a motel to stay temporarily, but just as they settled down, Danny pointed out that Blake wondered if she was seeing things. A sharp pain from the wound on her waist interrupted her observation. Blake fell to the ground in pain. However, the pain didn't last long. When Blake stood up again, the mirror had astonishingly turned into a TV screen. On the screen was Everett, the boy she had saved. At the same time, Everett in the mirror turned his head and seemed to see Blake. Realizing something was wrong with herself, Blake decided not to rest in the motel but to go out and find out what was happening to her body. Meanwhile, on the other side of the city, a girl named Luna hurried into a bar, looking for her twin brother, Harlan. Luna was there to find her brother because of the forest fire. Their father, Garrett, was a forest ranger for that forest, and he had gone missing after the fire started. Luna believed their father might be trapped in the forest by the fire. She wanted to find her brother to help her search for their father because they had some extraordinary abilities.
They found his truck.
But not him.
Following the instructions from the phone call, Everett quietly sneaked out of the hospital when the doctor left. Meanwhile, Blake also decided to return home to find out what was going on, but as she ran, she didn't notice that her speed had surpassed Usain Bolt's and that she was even more enduring than him. Blake soon returned home. To her surprise, she encountered Everett there. It turned out that Everett had come looking for Blake because he saw her. Since Blake had no contact information, Everett had to find her at her house, but Blake still didn't know what was going on. With no other choice, they went into the house together to investigate, but they still couldn't find anything useful. Seeing this, Everett revealed his injured shoulder to Blake, but as soon as he took off his shirt, Everett realized he now had an 8-pack of